But first, let's talk about what's hot now. All right, a belated happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Still recovering? Have a nice time?
It was beautiful.
Beautiful, yes.
Valentine's Day is every day, Meredith.
Oh, is it really?
Yes. It rains rose petals, right?
Yeah, something like that. Well, some people love Valentine's Day, some people dread it, but it's estimated that over 6 million people planned to get engaged yesterday by proposing to their loved one, which is so sweet.
I think it's cliche.
Oh,
Valentine's Day.
it's sweet, but when it comes to the engagement ring, would you be willing to split the cost to put that bling on your finger? You nasty women. Glamour.com asked its readers that question, and there were actually mixed reviews. Some said they would chip in if their fiancé was financially strapped for cash. They would help, particularly if there was a specific stone that they wanted that was expensive. Others said run the other way. The guy should be willing to invest in your future or find the money or get another job to pay for the ring. All right. Obviously, the audience sort of feels that way.
I know. I'm going against the audience all day today, I think. No, I think it's fine to split the ring, especially for the ladies that want exactly the one that they want. Look, you're going to end up with a ring that you don't care about the rest of your life. Get the one
then you better be willing to accept the piece of junk that you get.
I don't understand.
Wait a second. If you're getting something, it's not junk. You're getting something. Let's start there,
well,
first of all.
a lot of women complain. It's all about the size.
But it's tradition. I think the guy should buy the ring for the girl. And if you want to flip the script a little bit, you buy the ring for him. I don't think some things are left for tradition. And here's the thing. Here's the parameters, though. I don't think you should, needle him about the specific ring. Let them do it. Let them organically come. You can always change it in 10 years if you want to.
You can, but the thing is, think about it. If you've been in a relationship with somebody for a long time, let's say you're already living together, you're splitting a mortgage, you're splitting house fees already. What's the big deal about splitting a ring? I think if you're younger and it's a younger couple, then yes, go traditional. But I know a lot of my friends that are in their mid-30s, still not engaged, would say, first of all, I don't even want a fancy ring, so let's just go out and get married. Simple wedding. Keep the engagement simple, and let's invest our money in something smarter. I don't think it's a big deal. Maturity in a relationship.
But I don't like when people say invest in a ring, because this is not an investment. You can't resell that ring.
Can I say something as a person who is going to be in it? You guys are already done. You got your rings, okay? I'm the one that's waiting for a ring. And you know what? Honestly, I'm waiting for a ring. I need it.
Here,
I would not. Come on, Lily. I think, here's my, I don't know whose ring, divvy it up, fight over it. I think for me, I really want a guy to give me a ring. And I understand if a woman really wants a ring and a specific ring, but I want that guy to give me something that he really wants to give me. And here's the thing, if he can't afford the ring that I really want, maybe we need to worry about whether we should be getting married, because finances is the #1 reason why people break up. So, if you can't get that ring, we need to talk about all that.
You might be asking too much, too. Right. But interestingly, our lawyer said to us that you have to be very careful if you give somebody a ring on Valentine's Day, because it will be considered a gift. If it's on a holiday, birthday, or something like Valentine's Day, and if you break up with a woman, she can keep the ring because it was a gift. Yes, because it came on Valentine's Day. So, and ladies, so you know, too. If you get on Valentine's Day and then the relationship goes south.
Valentine's Day, or is it like Groundhog's Day?
Birthday, Christmas,
any holiday.
Hanukkah, where it could be considered a gift.
Oh, gosh, I'm using that.
I think it's a gift no matter what, right?
Yeah, right?
No, but under the law.
Not legally.
Yeah, interesting. All right.
Don't give it back.
For all you lovebirds out there, there's a new survey about modern dating milestones, and it says that you should wait 5 months before saying I love you. But you can sleep with the guy the same day. Okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Meredith?
But wait 2 weeks to hold hands, 5 months to say I love you, 6 months to introduce him or her to your family. Interesting. Yeah.
So look at all of us are a little speechless here.
Well, you had an issue with saying I love you. I don't know when you said it, but
I jumped in feet first, and it's hard when you're the first person to say I love you. Have you ever done that? Like you're in the moment, and you're like I love you, and they're like thank you. There's no reciprocity. I'm a little overzealous. I say I love you, I think, before I have sex with the person. Back in the day, I mean, I'm married for a long time now, but...
Were you the one who said I love you
always.
first? You and your husband? Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I think he said it to me first, and it caught me off guard. Maybe that's why I fell in love with him. I mean, he loved me a little bit more than I loved him at the beginning, so it's very interesting.
Yeah.
My favorite one out of this was the fact that you can totally sleep together within 14 days, but you can't take your clothes off in front of him with the lights on for 4 weeks. Like, he already saw you naked. What's the big deal? I don't get that.
Don't you slide into bed, though, at the beginning? I don't like to prance around.
But he's already been all over you.
Yeah, but when the lights are out, he can use his imagination.
I don't
really.
know.
No,
there's
the
something
harsh
left
light.
to imagination,
Yeah.
and then when they see it in bright light Bucky tail, you have like full disclosure on that one.
I want to see. I want to see.
What you're getting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Gus, you're the one, Lils, you're the one who will prance, because you're cute, but you like prance around. Like, I know, like people like me.
I want to get all angles in the daylight. I don't know. There's
People
nothing
like
wrong
me.
with that.
I don't
I
prance
around all the time. I get naked right away. I love my body.
Yeah.
Right away. You can see it all.
Moving on. There are Sweet 16 parties, and then there is the 16th birthday party that basketball legend Shaquille O'Neal and his ex-wife Shawnee threw for their son Sharif. According to TMZ, it was a star-studded affair. You'd expect that. It's Shaquille. They enjoyed burgers and fries. It's normal. They had a candy bar. Okay. And then there were these few other gifts that they gave their son: a customized Jeep Wrangler and a blue Lamborghini. The Lamborghini starts at around $200,000. Now, Shaq can afford it, but is this a good message to send to your kids?
Terrible message. It's a terrible message to send your kid. I mean, this kid, what work ethic are you teaching your child if you're just going to hand over a Lamborghini? And what
But
if
it was the work ethic that got him the Lamborghini, the father.
The father,
the
not
ability.
the son.
Right.
He's driving a bed. What does this kid have to look forward to in life? What is he aspirational to? What does he have to
I
achieve?
told you that, number one, that's Shaquille O'Neal's son, and the environment that he's in, those kids are having cars like that. You want him to give him a Honda Accord? Are you kidding me?
Wait a second.
Are you kidding me? I would be so upset.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Keep it real, Megan.
I agree with you.
Delusional?
No, but here's the thing. First of all, this kid has already gotten scholarship offers as a D1 basketball player, so this isn't some like loser kid that's not working hard. He's putting in the hard work. He's going to college. Secondly, I agree with you. I think it's a bad message. But if you're going to have $200,000 to spend on a Lamborghini, why not also say, hey, I'm also donating $200,000 to your favorite charity. You pick it out and show him that you can have really nice things, but you also need to give him
maybe that's how he shows.
The
He
kid
shows
is
up.
around other children. They're all getting those type of cars. And I think Shaquille O'Neal does a lot for the community and does a lot of positive things. Let him do what he wants with his money every now and then.
When I graduated from high school, went to college, my father bought me a Volkswagen Beetle, a new one, and for our family that was a lot.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I didn't interpret that as, oh, look at me, I'm a hot shot. I mean, I greatly appreciated what he did and how hard he worked to get the money to give me that car.
Yeah.
And that was something. I named him Schultz. I drove him for 10 years, and
Well, if you had Schultz now, he'd be worth a lot of money. Those are cute
I know.
cars.
No, I ran him into the ground, actually, but he was a good car. All right, moving on. We're not far from the Lincoln Center area of Manhattan, where tenants in a luxury building are complaining of some really shabby treatment. The Xtel is a 33-story tower, which includes some lower-income units, and some of those renters say they are upset by the fact that they have to use a separate entrance. There are two entrances to this building, one for the people who can afford the million-plus apartments, and for the others who are under rent control, and they don't have the same amenities, far from it, and they feel that it's very unequal. We were fired up when we were talking about this earlier. I know, Yamanika, you're shaking your head.
Yeah, it's disgusting to me, and that we even have this going on in our country right now that's so dumb. The reality is you have the 80-20 programs that are in, I don't know if they're the rest of the world, but I know for sure in New York, and I've put in for a couple of these places. And it's a benefit also for the people who develop these homes. So to act like they get a big tax break. So to act like you're doing this favor and we're doing you such a big service, so you go on the dog's entry is tacky to me. You're also getting a kickback. And these are people, a lot of them, they go through a strenuous application process. They have to review their background and their credit and their jobs and stuff. So it's not just people, some homeless bum off the street. And to say that, I'm just saying, it's not a way to treat people that are living in a building.
And you can't do this anymore in New York, just so people know. They're no longer allowing this separate entrance for people, who only make a certain amount of money.
Right.
But this was grandfathered in this particular building.
I think the separate entrance is disgusting. I don't think you should have two separate entrances, but you have to understand these people are also complaining that they're not allowed to use the facilities in the condo tower. And the reason for that isn't because they're in a different area. It's because they don't pay common charges on those facilities. So the doorman, the trash room, like there's pools, I think, and in the gym. Condo units have common charges built into them per square foot. So I think the separate entrance, no go, but you can't expect to use facilities that you don't pay for. I think that's fair.
But we see this all the time. I mean, look, when you fly on an airplane, you know, there's the first class line and then there's the regular line. So, I mean, we've seen this all the time. So that doesn't surprise me at all. And it sucks you have to go in a different door, but...
The idea of the door offends me a lot, but my kids went to a school and we paid extra for the kids who couldn't afford it. And they had all the same... That was part of the deal. If you have it, you help someone else out. Get a foot up. Why not? So that they get to use
That's why we pay
amenities.
taxes. We pay taxes so kids
Why
can go to
shouldn't
school
they
and
use the
everything.
gym? You know, we'll pay for them.